Hello everyone to day 30 of character design. Now, today's character is a little different. I like it. Now this is again a redesign of a character that got sent to me. Or, well, I did do art in exchange for it, so it's a little different. This person had these like freebie characters that they were getting rid of, and I'm like, hey, I'll draw in exchange for it. You know, it's cool. So I did. They're very simple. I was happy to get them, but I had a redesign for them in mind. And I thought these characters had a very cool color palette, and I just wanted to redesign them. So that's what today's video is. Now, the thing about this, the colors are very not cohesive. I don't know. They're complementary. Like, it's green and red, so it makes sense. However, like, they're bold. Like, they're bold. So that is going to have effect on the character, and it's not going to be like a normal looking character because of it, which that's why I wanted to do this redesign, because I knew they would be so fun and bold, and I would like them. I don't know about y'all, but I like them. And I do things for me. Now, the first concept sketch I did for this was actually so far off of what I ended up on. I started drawing like this little angry little guy who's kind of chunky and very fluffy. I ended up changing like the face shape and the energy so much. So after I sketched out the first concept, I started lighting it. I'm like, this is not it. It's just not. And then I realized I didn't even stick to the original ear shape. That is a crime. We need to keep that original ear shape. So I ended up going through changing the ear shape, changing the cheek fluffs more to the original, and making them like two solid chunks. And it just made it a lot more digestible, I think. Then I made his eyes more goofy, which I think is funny. I also gave him, like, it just gave him a whole different energy. I changed his mouth to like an open, like, look, which is adorable in my opinion. And I changed his eyebrows to be very furry and fluffy. So once I got the face shape I wanted, I went to the other parts of the sketch and cleaned them up before I started lining, just so I could make sure like this is what I wanted. So his legs are very fluffy, his top is not fluffy at all, and his tail is super fluffy. So it's kind of fun having that like top of him not crazy fluffy, and then the bottom is just fluff galore. I think that's very interesting. So I was on to lining after that. Lining, pretty easy, pretty fun. I mean, it's fur on the legs, fur on the tail. I always have a blast lining fur, unless I'm under pressure. Then that is the one exception. Actually, don't think I copied and pasted the legs in this, so be proud of me. Thank you. To be fair, if I have like a simple design, I'll try not to. But, I mean, come on, I'm silly. Anyway, after line art, I was onto color, and of course we've got to stay true to the original colors. So I grabbed that green and I placed it down as the base color, and I started adding that red accent on it, keeping kind of things in the original. But like, obviously there wasn't that much going on in the original besides the color palette, so it was like I could add, it was pretty much free game to do what I wanted. So as a good artist, in my humble opinion, what I do when I have two colors and I don't want to just use the two colors is I'll take each color and I will grab a lighter version or a darker version. For the green, I grabbed a lighter version for the eyes and then darker for accents around the fur, which is very smart in my humble opinion. That is, honestly, if you're trying to do a 2-color challenge and you're allowing yourself different gradients of colors, that is the best thing. I actually played around with patterns on the face for a while, and then Chrissy suggested I give him a beard. She was there when I was drawing this on a Discord call, and I was like, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like, we both like figured out like, oh, that'd be a great idea. So that's what I did. And I think it looks very funny. I think it's very cute. I actually added those green particles. They're more like seeds, because he's red and green, he's watermelon themed, and that's basically what I went with, if you haven't figured it out, which you probably didn't, because I could have done a better job making him watermelon themed, but like the most I did was those little seeds. And the colors, I guess. Figuring out the like colors and what I wanted to do on the face took the longest, I'd say, and I went back and forth with it for a while throughout the whole drawing. But that was the fun part, so I enjoyed it. It's like 6 p.m. and I'm already tired. Goodness. I even slept in today, which I should not have done. I keep sleeping in like a little dummy. And I had that red bleed down onto the chest, which I think is very fun. And then I added that dark red on the eyelids and then in the mouth. And then I figured out that like, oh, the seeds would look better on the red because that's more watermelon. That just makes sense. So that's what I did. It does look a lot better. Then took that lighter green because it was nowhere else in the design and I put it on the tummy. And then I took that beard pattern and I put it around his stomach, which I think is very cute and funny. It definitely makes the tail blend in a lot better. And onto the legs where I add those little seeds because I wanted to make him kind of watermelon themed. And the seeds would go on the red, so it just makes sense and it matches the chest. So it was kind of like a given. And then I was like, it kind of looks bland with just these two colors. Maybe if I add the other green in there, it'll look better. That was a no, except for on the bottom of the feet. That looked good. The bottom of the feet. The bottom of the foots. The bottom of the feet. The bottom of the foots. The bottom of the... You know what I mean. Which one's... Hold on. Which one's right? The bottom of the foots? Or the bottom of... It must be the feets, but like that sounds wrong, doesn't it? Anyway. I knew I needed to put a second color there on the legs, so I ended up getting that dark red, and I put it as stripes along the legs. Looking at it, is that the most logical decision? No. But did I do that? Yeah, I did. I think this character is just like such a fun character. There's just some character designs I won't take seriously. And that's like, that is not an issue because some characters just should not be taken seriously, and this is for sure one of them. Now to match that little like blushy pattern I added on the face, I also put on the arms just so it didn't stick out, and I eventually changed the one on the face to green, and I really like that pattern. I think it's fun. I don't know, this character is just so silly and fun. It's just such having a break from like doing serious, I don't really do serious designs, but like Zephora, the one I did last time. She's not serious, but she was definitely like a very thought processed character. And this character I can just have fun with and enjoy. Not that I didn't enjoy drawing her. It's just like this is such a break from what I normally do. Because I would not choose these colors at all. I don't think I would unless I was handed these colors. To be fair, I do color challenges all the time. So like I do silly color palettes, but I definitely wouldn't have chosen these myself. So it's nice having a break from everything, and that's why I like doing a lot of different challenges. I guess I'm kind of rambling, but you know, this character is it's just fun. It's not, if I put it on like a character design scale, it would definitely like get a 3 out of 10 for like a quality character design, but for absolutely me and loving it, it fits me and my needs when I want to be silly, so it's a 10 out of 10 for that. If there's something I've definitely learned about being an artist, it's that like, don't really set expectations for yourself. I know that's like kind of silly, and you should definitely discipline yourself, which is something I definitely for sure struggle with, and that's why I want to do this daily character design, because I need to discipline myself. Unfortunate that my OBS keeps wanting me to not do that, but it is definitely a good reason to do this. But I don't want to be expecting myself to have perfect drawings every time or have this level of quality in every character design I do, because that's overwhelming, that's too much, and you're not going to enjoy it. So having a character that's like stupid, like, okay, Chrissy made this one character like sketch, and then I turned it to this character. His name is Whale Lord. Like, having characters like this and having stupid characters, that's like the fun of being an artist. So like, don't take yourself seriously all of the time. That's just a little tidbit from me. I know like you might not be here for that, you're just here for the character design, but that's my advice. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Discipline is good, but expectations, sometimes just throw them out the window, honey. It's not always important. Anyway, that's the character design for today. Chrissy helped me name him. She told me to name him Walter Melon, which is great. I think that's very funny. And yes, she did name this character. I'm saying that she did. I know last video she was like, I named this character. I named this character. Like, I know when Chrissy names characters. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this design. I really like him. I think he's so bold and fun and out there. I think he's gonna be a very good addition to my characters. And here are the other characters that I got. He is just one of them. I plan on doing the rest of them. I don't know how quickly I'll get through them, but I'm gonna do these. So if you're looking forward to them, subscribe, turn on the bell notification. You don't have to, but you could. The next video is gonna be this character, so you stay tuned for that. I really like this character. The color palette with the neon green I would not have chosen, and I actually did test it to see if it would look better with like less saturation. And yeah, I do think he probably would have looked better with it, but I think for my little brain, I like it with the neon. Anyway, if you want to hear Chris's opinion, you can stay tuned for that. But if you don't want to, that's cool too.
Totally not just using me to make your videos longer.
That's not true. I want an actual opinion. Cannot believe you just suggested that.
You better take my opinion.
Alright, are you ready for the next character design here in Chrissy's Corner? Are you ready for the character design?
Yeah.
Ah yes, Chrissy's Corner. Here is the...
They've all been female characters.
Okay, can you shut your dirty mouth? I'm about to send a
male.
So aggressive, and for what? I'm about to send a male character.
I'm
Boom.
ready. Another one I named.
Okay, you did name this one. You did.
I did. Thank God I'm
See?
getting the credit
See?
I deserve, you know.
I know when you actually name characters.
No, you just remember because it was last night, Katie.
It was not last night. That's
Yes,
where you... It was not.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
I
it
know
was.
that because I did a different character design last night.
Oh, I guess you didn't do.
I literally have the date of the video.
Yeah.
I literally.
Yeah. It was the night before because yesterday's was.
Mm-hmm. Cause you know it all. Cause shut up. Suddenly she's not perfect.
Okay.
What do you think of this design?
I'm kind of annoyed with how many watermelon characters you have, to be honest.
That I cannot. How dare you?
And like, I'm kind of the line art on this is not that good.
No, I agree.
It's okay. This is basic. Like, wow, watermelon character. We've never seen that from you, Katie. And I hate the green. And I hate the light yet red.
I
hate
face
it.
plant into my keyboard. I like watermelon characters. I don't have enough of them.
I do too, but like, I hate the bright green.
Well, the challenge is to keep that like bright green and the red from the original color.
The challenge is to make it awesome.
I think it's cool. Well, the thing is, like, I like having characters that no one else would have.
I guess.
So you don't like this character?
Not really. It's
You
not my cup of
named
tea.
him.
Yeah, well, because I think it's funny.
It is pretty funny. So what would you rate it out of 10?
Oh, only because like on a basis like level, you did a fine job. Like, I don't think there's anything I'd change it with it, just because like it's a helpless case.
It's a lost cause.
It's not like, this is as good as it's gonna get in my mind, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. I think for the challenge, I think it's good.
Yeah.
But if I looked
think
at
you did a
this,
fine job.
yeah, if I looked at this as like a separate character design with no challenge in mind, I don't think this is a good character design.
Yeah. This character's okay.
Okay, so you said you rated it, what, 3? 3 out of 10?
Just a 3.
That's generous for you.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I know your
because
opinion.
I don't want to yuck your yum. But like,
You cannot say that while I'm getting a drink. I don't want to yuck your yum.
So this is somewhere, this one's like someone's favorite, it just like isn't mine.
Yeah, it's catering to very specific people like me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, and also it's complementary colors, red and green. I don't think that green and red go very well together, but like the dark green and like the dark red I like.
Mm-hmm. The colors I added.
Yeah, the ones that try and make it work, but then you look at that bright, nasty green, and then that ugly red, and you're like, it doesn't work.
It's funny because I did test whether like changing the green to a pastel would make it better, and it did. It's just I didn't want to change it because of the original.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me on Chrissy's Corner.
You're welcome.
Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining me. It means the world to me. If you want to support me, my Ko-fi's linked in the description. You can become a member, buy me a coffee, buy YCH, buy an adopt. Yeah. Or if you want to message me about art, toy house, animation, drawings, you can go to the description. There you will find my card.co. If you click that, there will be a Discord icon. Just click the Discord icon. It will direct you directly to my account. You don't even need to have my username or anything. And we can discuss whatever you want. And that's it. I love you. Have a good day. We can get through this, me and you, together. Bye.